Bow chicka bow wow, that's what my baby says. Mow mow mow, and my heart starts bumping.
And then you're finally gonna have to stop.
Where do we start?
Promote maybe your show.
Or like snake oil of some kind.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Vincent Martella. And I play Phineas.
I'm Allison, and I play Isabella.
Hey, I'm Dan, and I play Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
I'm Ashley Tisdale, and I play Candace.
And I'm Jeff Swampy Marsh, and I play Major Francis Monogram, the head of the O.W.C.A.
And we're here with BuzzFeed to take a Phineas and Ferb trivia quiz.
I'm going for an A, but the A stands for adequate.
I like to think of us as adequate.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do
I'm
really
just
well,
hoping we
actually.
don't tragically embarrass ourselves.
Yeah.
There is going to be some embarrassment. It just shouldn't be extreme.
My favorite reviews of the show are where they call us adequate. Phineas and Ferb is adequate entertainment. That's what we're shooting for.
All right, free phones.
Sponsored by BuzzFeed Inc.
Let's start simple. What's the first thing Phineas and Ferb build in the very first episode?
I don't think we even have to discuss that one.
I think we're supposed to sell it a little more.
Oh.
Okay.
sorry.
Wow, it's been so long, I can hardly remember.
It was 2007. It was a long.
It was a
Y'all,
long,
the
long time
options.
ago.
Let the people know the options. We've got a time machine.
Portal to Mars, Shrink Ray,
Or a roller
or a
coaster.
roller coaster.
1, 2, 3.
Roller coaster. Wait, did you say Shrink Ray?
I just wanted to use this for a reaction. Woo! Roller coaster.
Okay, when Phineas and Ferb create their band, Phineas and the Ferb Tones, what is not on their to-do list in order to become a one-hit wonder?
And we have choices: win a
here's-
singing competition, make a hit record, throw a diva tantrum, or create elevator music.
Well, it actually doesn't say make a hit record. It just says hit record.
I know.
It could be.
It's a hit record, like I'm hitting you.
I think I know what is not on that list.
Yeah.
What?
Win a singing competition.
I would
is
agree
not
with
on
you.
that
Win a
list.
singing competition.
Dan was correct.
But only yes.
Yes.
Win a singing
Yes.
competition. In season 1, episode 4, Phineas and Ferb become one-hit wonders with their song "Gitchy
Gitchy,
Gitchy
Gitchy
Goo."
Ashley, could we hear you sing your lines?
You want to point out me to sing the line?
In the key of adequate.
Gitchy Gitchy Goo means that I love you. I'm like, it's Phineas's song.
Gitchy get.
You just ruined
Bow
it.
chicka bow wow, that's what my baby says. Mow mow mow, and my heart starts bumping. Chicka chicka chew up, never gonna stop. Gitchy gitchy goo means that I love you. That was adequate.
No,
Yeah.
you nailed it.
Oh, I nailed it? Thank
Flowers.
you. Would I have won a singing competition had I
Absolutely.
done that?
This next one is, what is the TV commercial Jeremy stars in advertising?
We have grocery store, a flip-flop store, toothpaste, or office chairs. I think I know what this one.
I know
What
what,
is
this
it?
is. You guys have to guess.
Go
what
ahead.
this-
Speculate.
We wrote it, so we're a little bit.
Deductive reasoning says flip-flop store, because he wears flip-flops, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Did I
You got it right.
Did I?
Yes,
Oh.
you got it right.
It's all about using context clues.
Flip-flop store.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we could have made it seem like I
In the end,
did
Jeremy
something
reveals
hard.
he was just a foot model for a commercial. I've never been a foot model.
Vincent's a hand model in Brazil.
A Brazilian skincare model.
Is that true?
That is true.
That is really funny.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Honestly, very dewy.
Look, I love Brazil.
And Brazil loves you. We've
Vincent
seen it.
is
Yeah.
ridiculously famous in Brazil. We've been to Brazil with Vincent.
It's like walking around with Taylor Swift.
It was
We
bizarre.
were his slightly ineffective bodyguards.
Yes.
You're old.
Yes.
Do you have a certain voice or smolder you do?
Yeah, Smolder.
He constantly smolders. Oh yeah.
We're not laughing at you.
Yeah, no, there's no smolder. I just look this way.
The Riz is
He
natural.
just woke up like.
I just woke up like this.
Okay, let's do the next question.
That's what I'm telling
read.
you.
When
you're the-
Candace orders her Bango-ru, what two animals are combined for her toy?
Pig and a bird, dog and a shark, cow and a frog, zebra and a cat.
I actually know what it is.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Because I remember the name of it.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
This is the quietest we've been all day.
Mr. Frog.
Frog is what he was called.
Was it?
Cow and a frog.
Cow and a frog.
This was actually gonna stump me. This one was
Oh my
tough.
gosh, you guys, it's from season 2. That is wild.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
I
it
do
looks
remember
And
him
it's
though.
such
now
a
that I'm
disturbing
looking at it.
picture,
Yeah.
right?
Reuben.
For me right now, this
know.
feels like the ASMR videos, bilateral voices.
What if you just fell asleep?
I got to work on my throat singing.
This feels haunted more than anything. While trying to get Love Händel back together, the band members work in each of these places now except which one? Music store, library, hair salon, a dentist office.
I know this one.
Don't
Oh,
ask
you
us.
know, what is it? Vincent?
Well,
Should we deliberate or pretend we're deliberating?
well, we could go by the process of elimination. Where did Bobby Fabulous work?
Yeah, Bobby Fabulous, of course, works at a hair salon.
Salon.
And where did Swampy work?
Swampy works in a library. That's where we sing Ain't Got Rhythm.
And where did Danny work? Where he does the history of rock and roll?
Probably a music store.
Yes.
There we go.
So,
Allison,
that answer is
Dentist office.
Dentist office.
We're doing pretty darn good.
It only takes all of us to remember.
Yeah.
You realize that picture of Danny there, that's a caricature of me when I used to have long hair.
Aw, you look great.
You do look great.
Well, I did.
No.
It's like-
You do look great right now. Okay, what is young Doofenshmirtz doing when he loses Balloony? Taking a picture on a boardwalk, standing in a yard dressed as a gnome, working at a carnival, or hunting with a pack of ocelots.
I have to disqualify myself because
Yes.
it's burned in my brain.
It's
as
your
one of my-
tragic
it's my
backstory,
childhood
though.
Trauma.
Do you guys think it's taking a picture on a boardwalk? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
need-
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm gonna be honest.
Walk it back, walk it
It could
back.
be two for me. I don't remember specifically
Really?
between, yeah,
Which one?
standing in the yard dressed as a gnome or taking a picture on a boardwalk.
I feel like it is taking on a boardwalk.
I think it's the gnome as well, but I need Dan to say it as his tragic backstory as Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Well, now I'm second guessing it, but I believe I was standing in a yard dressed as a gnome, protecting our Zatzenfruit gardens from witches, trolls, and
I forgot how many Zatzen fruits really needed to be.
That's the first time I've
So
ever heard
great.
you sigh.
This has got to be one Ashley reads for sure.
Go for it.
Finish these lyrics from Busted. Well, she says it's all just drama, but every
blank.
bubble's got to pop.
Are you asking us?
Don't ask
Just
us.
sang this in front of a large crowd.
Yep, I'm correct.
Yeah.
Got it.
We can't futz around with that.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
No other options needed.
I like the other. Secret has to show, lie will be exposed, and mom's got to know.
Well, they say it's all just drama, but every bubble's got to pop.
There you
She's
go.
gonna see just what you're doing, and then you're finally gonna have to stop. Because they're not in this time, and you gotta believe. I need Olivia with me, to be honest.
Yeah, she sings that with the great Olivia Olson.
Yes.
Who plays Vanessa on the show and sounds
The
fantastic.
They sang it live for the first time together at the premiere
Yeah.
last weekend.
Yeah, and Ashley and I sang Gitchy Gitchy Goo for the first time together.
And then I
Which
sang
goes how
Squirrels
again?
in my pants.
Yeah, which goes.
And then Randy Crenshaw got up and sang
Perry
the Platypus.
with me.
The voice of that song, I had never met him until that point. And we were up getting ready, and I was like, wait, is Randy Crenshaw here? And he's like, yeah, he's right behind you. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea what he even looked like.
Comment below if you're a big Randy Crenshaw fan.
They had like Wayne Newton sing it once though, didn't
Yeah, in Vegas.
Which
in
was
Las
the-
Vegas. which
Mr.
is-
Las Vegas.
It's probably the most ridiculous, coolest thing you could add with that song.
Watching Wayne Newton perform that show on stage with all those colored lights and a bunch of Perry the Platypus themed Vegas
showgirls,
showgirls
right?
was maybe the only moment in my real life where I was awake and I thought I might be dreaming.
I thought he felt that way every
wasn't
time he
just
saw me, but
some- yeah.
in order to get tickets to a concert, Candace joins the Fireside Girls.
Remember?
What is the first patch Isabella gives her? Oh wow. Expert makeover patch, aquatic safety patch, ice cream juggling patch, or honesty patch.
And now I'll be honest, I don't remember this.
It's either
But story-wise, I would assume that it would be the honesty patch.
but I also think they do an aquatic safety pageant or something like that. She does, but I think you're right.
do
The
the
honesty is
honesty.
the first one.
Yep, you're
Try
right,
honesty.
Dan.
Yes, that's just purely a guess. Like if I were writing that story today,
That's what you would do.
I would say
Yeah.
that. That's a deep
After
cut.
Phineas asks her full legal name and she doesn't lie about it.
Wow, you told the truth about your name.
Hey, I struggle with that one.
What's her middle name?
Yeah, Ashley, what's Candace's
we don't-
middle?
What's Candace's? Does
Don't
anybody
know.
know?
No.
No.
Gertrude?
That sounds right.
I know when I said it, it sounded right. Send your answers to Dan at Dan.
Yes.
Yeah.
To Dan's
Hit me up
TikTok.
on TikTok and tell me.
Who's the most likely to win an honesty patch out of all of us?
I don't know, you're a therapist now, so tell us who you think.
Well, to be honest, I'm not a licensed therapist.
Okay, you're not a
I
licensed
am
therapist.
a mental health practitioner.
Well, they win. Yeah, there you go.
Because I would never admit
That
to
would
not
be-
being a licensed therapist.
Clearly, Allison.
Wow.
In Tip of the Day, Baljeet looks up what the tip of a shoelace is called in what book?
Wait, I know this one, and I'm so excited.
No, you don't
Let's
know
hear
this
it.
one.
I don't.
Well,
It's
look
not
at
that one?
Which one?
Let's read the options, everyone.
No.
It isn't?
Aglet Encyclopedia, Volume 12, Shoelace Almanac, Useless Shoelace Facts, Volume 8, or Footwear
sounds
Fact
pretty
Book.
right.
Knowing the writer, my guess would be
Useless Shoelace Facts, Volume 8. That sounds very Phineas and Ferb.
Yes!
These are getting tougher.
When we have to think about it in terms of what would we have written
Yeah.
back then?
A-G-L-E-T.
Don't forget it.
It's pretty amazing that that's like part of our legacies now.
Well, that's probably
as
the
human
biggest
beings.
legacy of the show
Yeah.
is that
We taught the
now, for the
world.
first time in the history of the world, there's an entire generation of people who know what an aglet
You know what an
is.
aglet
When we
is.
pass away in some sort of strange and tragic accident, Dan, that's what they'll say. Phineas and Ferb, the cartoon that taught the world what
What
the
an
tip of a
aglet
shoelace
is. Yes.
Are you guys planning something later?
Yeah.
Not now, but I mean later today, maybe.
Hey, the night is young. All right. And finally, Agent P works for O.W.C.A. What does it stand for?
I think I may know that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
you should read the options
I'm
though.
guess. Order of Wandering Adventurers and Curious Archivists. Organization without a cool acronym. Order of the Wise and Courageous Adventurers. Organization with adventurous critter animals. Isn't critter animals kind of the...
It's a little redundant.
We're going to go with
Organization
without
without
a
a
cool
cool
acronym.
acronym.
Boy, it really isn't a cool acronym, is it?
Did everyone else get 10 out
Yeah,
of 10?
we all got 10 out of 10.
Yes. Wow, you got a
Ace.
perfect score. You're definitely
Phew.
a massive Phineas and Ferb nerd. What?
What? Because
Look at that! You just won, and they're
calling me a
and they're calling
nerd?
you names already.
That's nice of them. You guys can't tell on BuzzFeed right now, but I'm super tall. I'm as big as a mountain.
He's like 6'8".
Yeah, at least.
it doesn't
I
look
can-
it, because
I
Dan
can
and
dunk.
I, and we're all like 8-footers.
Yes, exactly.
Can you read what the description is under the 10 out of 10 graphic?
Yeah, that's what I was joking about, is them calling me a nerd, but I'll keep
That's
reading
the
it.
name calling part.
Yeah. Well, it called me a nerd. Not only do you know the broad trivia, but you also remember the very niche and small details. Congrats, you read all the scripts and watched the show.
Or wrote.
It's
most of it.
yeah, you wrote all the scripts. No, so congrats. It's no easy feat to ace this. So it's time to go brag to all your friends.
Which I will be doing. Darn.
Hey guys, I aced
Are
this.
we all your friends?
These are all my friends. I don't know anybody else.
You don't have anybody else in your life?
Yeah, so I have to brag
really
to this.
sad.
group
now
of
I feel
people.
bad for you.
Wait, on mine it says ready for more. Are you Phineas or Ferb? Pick your go-to animated series to find out.
Oh, I already know
Oh
who I am.
my
can
I
get that
already
in the
know who I
BuzzFeed
am
app.
too. Yeah.
We have a picture of some guy with a
There's also a
I
lot
like
of
him,
questionable
though.
things.
I don't have
glasses
anything on mine.
on Ashley's. We see it.
Yeah, my advertisements are also now
I think I know
about
that guy.
boob tape.
I think I do. It looks like a friend of mine named Brad. I wonder if it is.
Is it Brad?
Suggestions.
No, it's not.
No, actually, we didn't. After the last thing that we did, I expected we'd be really happy with getting 1 or 2 right.
Yeah.
You know.
I was pretty
'cause,
nervous.
I knew I'd get a 10 out of 10.
I also knew that Dan would get a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was like, I was pretty sure.
Thanks, BuzzFeed.
Please watch Phineas and Ferb.
on Disney Channel.
And Disney streaming.
Which is also called Disney Plus.
Where,
be more
where the
specific.
episodes are.
Disney Plus.
Disney streaming.
I still have a VHS machine at
That
home.
was
That's right.